Aloha, my name is Bart Chigusa. I live in Hawaii and I do a hosting of a video channel called DAN-SPI. Dan in Japanese means men and SPI is abbreviation of spirituality. Okay, why do I do this video? Because I have been the husband of spiritual master. My wife is a master and I've been her husband for 25 years. I've also studied many different spiritual things, you know, and I'll get to that. And why am I doing this English version? Because I get a request from a friend of mine who has English-speaking husband, and she's having a hard time explaining what she does, what she believes in, what she wants to do. So she requested that I do one version at least in English. So this is your version to demystify a very peculiar the world of spirituality in Japan. So for my day job, I am a business consultant specialized in strategic innovation management, and I also come from a technology background. I've worked for Tesla and doing marketing, international and domestic. I was the grand opening staff for Tokyo Disneyland, way back, yeah. And also I was in China for managing an entire game development studio with 250 developers. Exciting, huh? So I have seen a lot of innovations, and I think the spiritual world is going through a very major innovation as well. So when we say spiritual or spirituality in English, it means very different from what it means in Japanese. They say spiritual. Okay, so it sounds similar, but means a whole lot different. Because if you know anything about Japan, Japan has a very special culture. They have a very strong culture of coexistence. What that means is that many different things and sometimes conflicting things can survive together in harmony. So spirituality or religion is one of them. So you may never believe this, but you may have heard about this, that in Japan, commonly when people have newborn baby, they go to Shinto shrine. And when they get married, they go to Christian church. And when they die, they have funerals at the Buddhist temple. This is same person. Unbelievable, right? But this is vast majority of Japanese. Okay? So why do they do that? I mean, do they not believe in religion? Well, some of them do, you know, the Buddhist, Christianity, you know, Taoism, and of course Shinto, the national religion. But they are, I would say, not as seriously taken as outside of Japan. How does that go? And what are the differences between the religions and what the ladies call SPI, spiritual things? Okay, so this is the main topic of the video today. Okay, do you know anyone who is practicing or studying spiritual in Japan? Japanese ladies? Yes, this is mostly a ladies' world in Japanese spiritual world. Maybe some similarities to some of the religions outside of Japan, especially maybe in the United States, but it's especially so in Japan. And we, the guys, have somewhat difficult time understanding what they're saying. My video channel is DAN-SPI, and one of the main purpose of doing that is to explain to guys what the ladies really mean and how we should comprehend and how we should use it in our daily lives, business, and for the big success. So that's my channel. Okay, but today I'd like to discuss about how I'm explaining this to Japanese men. Okay, first, ladies in Japan say "ue," which means just above. Okay, so Japanese spiritual world is kind of vague and broad, and they coexist. So one person can study many different types of spiritual ways, and they don't necessarily conflict, or they don't compete, so they welcome everybody else's too. So let's say my wife has studied many different things and actually practices different things as well. Okay, so this is very common in Japan. And let's say the lady says "ue," "ue ni tsunagaru." That means I'm connected to the above. And she might say, "そして降りてきました." So something came down to me. Okay, so the guys say, "What does that mean?" Right? So I'm explaining to guys that when they say "ue," so religiously, it could be a god, it could be some, Allah or Buddha or anything up there, right? But they call it "ue," kind of a vague term, and I call it ultra big Google AI. So it's like a cloud computing. Imagine cloud computing. There's a huge knowledge base or intelligence base in the sky, in the universe, that you can ask anything and they'll answer. So it's like a keyword search, and then the result will be presented to you. And moreover, I say this super Google AI has two distinctive characteristics. One is the intelligence. One is energy. So since it has intelligence, it will not just present the simple data or simple search result, but it can make a recommendation. Just like shopping on Amazon, right? So you search and they present, "Oh yeah, how do they know I like this guy?" Or "Yeah, this is nice. I never know this, but this looks nice." These things are presented to you as a recommendation, right? Because of AI. And this "ue" is a huge one. Huge, so huge that no comparison to actual Google or Amazon. And it's not even AI, because it's not artificial. It is natural and ultimate. So I'll call it ultimate intelligence. But today we call it AI because it's a more common term. But so when I access to this super huge Google AI and do the keyword search, and the recommendation comes to me. So that's what they mean by connecting to above and something came to me. Right? Starting to get it? Okay. So that's how I present to the guys in Japan. Okay? Well, so if you're interested in anything like this, please put your comment down below and let me know. And if there's any kind of topic or subject you want me to cover, I'm happy to do that. So please give me some feedback. And if you're really interested, please subscribe to this channel. I would love that. So this is my first English version of DAN-SPI, and I hope to do more in the future, and I hope to see you in the future as well. Mahalo and aloha.